Let's get it. Okay, that's one. Oh my god! I hate not having my trickster moves. This pisses me off so much. Oh, I can't dodge anymore. No. Fucking asshole! I saw him just take all those green orbs. I saw that. Oh, that is that's a shit mechanic. That's really bad. That is not fun. I can't. Oh my god, my dodging is so nerfed. Oh, dodging. Ah! Okay, you can give me a green orb now. Now that you're not gonna fucking absorb it. Fucking dickhead. How long does that last for? Oh, fuck off! How long does that last for? It's alright. I'm just bad at this game. Fucking dickhead. I just saw him absorb those green orbs. That is bullshit. That is bullshit, man. That's ridiculous. He doesn't even give him back to you after you kill him. I don't do enough damage either. Oh, my devil trigger! Okay, how long does this last for? Eh? When does that run out? Go away. Okay, good, it's gone. No, don't take it. Don't take it. I'm gonna take you out. Thank you. Ah! My god, you don't even get a chance to attack this thing because you're just surrounded by these fucking assholes the whole time. Oh, it's I don't know. I don't think this boss is very good, man. I think this is like... I don't know. I don't like it. I don't think this is a very well-designed boss at all. It's just not fun. Too much happening at once, don't do enough damage. The moment you get a window of opportunity, second you get a moment of opportunity, you're just swarmed. This is, I don't know, it's stupid. It's annoying. Do I have any healing items? Ah, fuck it. Sorry, chat, I'm actually, like, really pissed off about this right now. You're swarmed endlessly, you do no damage. The second you get an opening, you're just swarmed again. Takes forever to build an opening. We can get it, I just need to, like, get not pissed off, that's all. So. Also, Tesseract, thank you for that Prime. Appreciate it, that motivates me. Trapper, thank you for the 100 bits to motivate me. Yeah. Save the heal and try royal card. I'm not gonna royal card. I don't have the skill for that, to be perfectly honest. The answer is more whiskey. That's a good answer. Yeah. Precision and multitasking because a lot's happening at once. Yeah. I don't know if I quite like the design philosophy of just being swarmed from all directions all the time. Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, look, that is what Devil May Cry is. It's pissing me off. It's pissing me off. Alright. Alright, let's do it. Let's go. No. Oh, I keep trying to dodge! Okay, no, this is what pisses me off, man. You can't make circle from tricks to the dodge and then I don't have it while I'm doing this. Fuck! Alright, anyway, okay, now it's out of my system. I keep trying to dodge and I'm using this move instead! And then the second you land, you get your shit pushed in by these assholes, then you have this thing coming after you. You don't get a moment to breathe. Oh, I was attacking this, and the second you land, these fucking jokers show up. Bullshit. And then they retract? Fuck you, man. Bang, TDS. Thank you very much for that raid. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Guys, please follow my man, Bang, TTS. He's a true blue Australian. A filthy Warong player. And he's always got really hot Korean girls on his stream. Check him out. Alright. Okay. Bang, I am getting my ass handed to me by this boss. It's okay. Luckily, there's a pause button. Alright, I'm gonna do this. Wish me luck, chat. Let's do this. Exactly, shock results. Sometimes Korean men. Megamon, welcome in. Alright, let's do this. I fight people on Twitter, Bang. This is nothing for me. That's true. You know what? You know what this looks like? This looks like me on Twitter. Just getting swarmed from all directions by anime PFPs, hurling insults, and their filthy lies. Alright, that's the motivation I needed. Let's do this. Come on, open up. Open up. Are you not? How? Hey, there you go. Oh no! Hang on, laser. Ah! Thank you, Bang. I needed that. All right. As soon as I remembered, oh wait, this is just like being on Twitter. It's like, oh, okay, now I know how to do this. Woo!
Yes. Fear. Can't you feel it?
Can you feel it?
The rage and agonies of the people. Those who were confined here, with their desires for evil being unfulfilled. It was all because Sparta slammed the door to the demon world in their faces.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Now you're motivated. Sparta. Awesome. Let me give you a shout out, Bang. There we go. What were you streaming? Pragmata. Has the kid blown up yet? Have you gotten to the part of the game where the kid explodes? I don't know if that happens or not, but I always joke in Bang's stream that, like, I'm like, oh, is this the part where the kid blows up? there's no spoilers. I don't know the story at all. I don't know the story Pragmata at all, guys. That's not a spoiler. It's just funny to me, the idea that the kid explodes in the end. That's the game. That, to me, that's the game. Trapper, thank you for that 100 bits. Now you're motivated. So, yeah. Alright. Everyone was being a bit too wholesome about that game, and I was like, not on my watch. So, the 2 worst bosses are behind me now. Yeah, I don't mind. That just kind of felt like overwhelming, but it's alright. I forget that with Devil May Cry, you have to treat yourself as like the thing they should be scared of. You're actually like the intense thing in the room. You're not trapped in the room with them. They're trapped in the room with you. So yeah. Alright. Let's do this. S use of orbs, by the way. B rank. Let's say. Oh wait. Oh, whatever. The secret ending. Oh my god, Leviathan! Ooh. Yeah, get fucked. Hey, it's Tifa. I'm gonna watch this cutscene. She actually does look like Tifa, doesn't she? White top, black skirt, red shoes. Welcome. Oh, that Joker boss is the best, man.
So this is the next stage.
Wait!
If you're asking for a date, forget it. Because I make it a point not to go out with women who shoot me in the head.
Date a demon?
Pretty good standard.
I'm not that desperate. Besides, I really don't care for guys who stink like blood.
You're right. So, tell me, what's your name?
I don't have a name.
Okay, then what should I call you?
I don't care. Whatever you want.
Whatever, lady.
And that's when Lady gets her name.
I'll leave this to you. Because I don't want to miss the party.
Who counted on you anyway?
Whatever. Get real. Lucifer, thank you for the primary. 9mm. That's how she gets the name? They skipped dinner and went straight to dancing. Yeah. The Jester boss. My favorite part of the Jester boss is when he goes when you fight him. That is gold, man. That's like fantastic rage bait. 11 more missions. Yeah, alright. I could probably beat this today. How long have I been streaming? Less than 6 hours? Good. I'm going straight back to Trickster. That pisses me off that I can't dodge with Circle. I don't know. That's very annoying. I don't think that base dodge should be a thing that... I think you should be able to just base dodge all the time. I don't know. I think there's enough buttons in the game to be able to have a Swordmaster move and a base dodge at the same time. Right? I don't even think you need to swap. I'm gonna have a hot take. I don't even think you should really...
Come on, wimp.
I don't even think you should like have like 4 specific styles that you can only pick one of at a time. I think you should have all of those at once. There's more than enough buttons to be able to make that possible. I don't know. Is that a hot take? Sure, but like... No! Oh, fuck, that's a waste. I don't know. I feel like you could have like all of that at once. It's totally doable. The Joker boss slapping his ass. It's so good. It's so much rage bait. So, let you switch styles on the fly like Yakuza? Yeah, why not? First playthrough. Oh my god! What's going on, Addison? You never had issues with it, you ever never had issues with it, Peanut? Well, if only I was you. It's more of a lore reason. Dante isn't the badass he is today. That he is in the beginning of his adventures. Yeah, he's definitely a lot older, isn't he, later on. From, thank you for that $5 super chat. Do I have great news for you? In Devil May Cry 4 and 5, you can freely switch between the styles on the fly. Oh, God, that's so good. Thank you for that. 5. Well, I feel like you could just have them, you could just have all the moves. And you could just have all the moves. And different combinations use those different moves. I don't know. It bothers me when I'm trying to do this. Wait. It bothers me when I'm trying to do this. And instead I just start spinning my sword. Because I've swapped the Swordmaster for one fight. Because, I don't know, that pisses me off, man. That's alright, though. That's alright. I'm not saying the game's bad. Alright? I'm just saying that that annoys me. Get the lotion ready for the next boss, Okami. Nani? Call me whatever you want. Whatever, Coomslag. What's going on, 510? Yeah. Alright. Get out of here. No, that's... No, you're right. I am... Well, as I say, I'm not saying the game's bad. This is 2005 design. You know what I mean? It's a different world. Like, video games are still kind of figuring themselves out, even in the PS2 era. It's kind of around PS3 and 4 that a lot of things kind of solidify that, like, okay, this is kind of universally just a simpler, better way of doing stuff, so... Alright, I'm not fucking about. Devil May Cry 2 the perfect gameplay mechanic. Yeah, why can't I just beat the whole game doing this, eh? Why can't I just do this forever? You know, Devil May Cry 2 had it figured out, so... Alright. Appreciate that, Kaza. Battle Pass? Oh, we're not talking about Battle Passes, alright? My god, none of these games need that. Ooh, can I jump off here? Jumping acts as a dodge? It does, yeah, but I just... You can't give me this for only one of the 4 modes. This is base. You see this? This is base. That should be essential. That's... Imagine playing without this. You know, for a game where there's literally 4 or 5 enemies constantly trying to put their fist up your ass at any moment. Anyway. Alright, I mean, but you guys all did this in 2005 anyway, so never mind. Don't listen to me. Alright, let's do this. Let's go through here. Just in a second, chat. No, fuck! Stupid bugs! Get off me! Ah! Wow, that looks sick. Right. Ah! How's Devil May Cry so far? Ariane 2D? It's good. That's fun. That's fun. The majority of fans did not like their limitation. Stupid bugs! Just assholes. So yeah. They're weak to those weapons. Oh, good. They're weak to the weapons that I can't use because I haven't gotten to a statue yet. Yeah. No. Appreciate it. Limitations of what make a game great. So I don't know what we're debating here at this point. All right. I'll fucking debate. Royal Guard is a 6-frame parry window. It's really tight, Crimson. Because I can parry E33, and I know the frames of, say, like Tekken, for example. And I struggled to use Royal Guard in this. It's extremely tight. So, yeah. Where did I even come from? I forgot where I came from. I came from here, right? There we go. What do I think of the first one? First one's mad. First one's sick. Why does Switch users... Why are they allowed to switch, like, you know, change up in the moment? Why did they get that feature and we don't? 6-frame... Because that's the thing. I was trying to use Royal Guard and it's like, hang on, I know I can parry this. At least I can parry the version of this attack in other games. But that's really tight, man. And it's happening while, like, 4 enemies are surrounding you, all attacking at different times. Like, that's really intense. Fuck you. There we go. Trapper, thank you for the 100 bits. Who's your favorite Devil May Cry character and why is it Vergil? I don't know anything about Vergil yet. In terms of, like, how he fights, other than his fight with me. Probably Trish. Just because she's got that, I don't know. She looks funny. Ooh. I don't know, man. I reckon this, man. I die without these things, so... Mastering Royal Guard makes you completely untouchable. 6 frames is fucking tiny, though. Yeah. These streams are making you nostalgic for PS2? Yeah, PS2 is a good time. Older graphics, older tech. Not always the quality of life we're used to. But, the design philosophy is pure fun over everything else. And that is something that's sadly missing from a lot of games these days, so... What about Netflix lady? Okay, Netflix lady. Yes, no, that's my answer. My favorite character is Netflix lady. Favorite Devil May Cry character. Period. Alright, I'm gonna pour myself another whiskey, boys and girls. I'll be right back. Right, boys. Fucking back. You thought whiskey has no calories? It's got very few, as far as I know. Does Seb eat anything when he streams? He is built like Radahn. I'm built like Radahn? My god, I'm not that thick. Do I have a favorite boss so far? Not really. Probably what's my favorite enemies? I don't know. Haven't decided or thought about that yet. So, did Homeboy fight Vergil 1? We did. We did. It is 6 in the morning. Yeah. He must work out hard on his days off. Whiskey isn't low calorie. No. Beer is high calorie, I think. Or it's higher. Whiskey at the very least. So, his hands work plenty. I went for a 5-hour walk yesterday, alright? I do get out of the house. Felt amazing as well. Felt really good. So, 6. It's almost 8. Oh, it is 8 p.m. 8 a.m. So, who do I like? Who do I main in Tekken? I main Panda / Kuma, the bears. Bob, who's not in Tekken anymore, at least till he comes out in Tekken 8. Azucena, I had to pick her up for Tekken 8. Lei Wulong, who also got removed from Tekken 8. Thank you for that, Bandai Namco. That's great. Glad you did that. And I'm okay with Jack. I'd say he's the closest thing I have to another main. So yeah. If Tifa comes to Tekken 8, which honestly actually might happen. I mean, like the Street Fighter 6 leaks might be fake. And maybe it's them testing the market. If anything, they should look at the backlash. They should look at the fact, right? They should look at the fact that this is the biggest meme that has come out of the leaks of Tifa potentially being in Tekken 6. You see that? Dear people who make Tekken, this is what the world thinks of you right now. Okay? This is how everyone thinks. And notice how the Street Fighter guy is like, are you sure? So the Street Fighter community is like, what? Who the fuck is Tifa? Why the fuck are you putting her in our game? We never asked for this. Ever. As opposed to the Tekken community who's been asking for her for literally 8 years. Ever since Noctis showed up in Tekken 7 and the possibility that a Final Fantasy character could be in the series at all, they've been asking for 8 years. The most requested FF guest character, period, for that game. And what did they get? They got Clive from FF16. Because I guess Square hoped that that might help boost the poor sales of that game. Spoilers, it didn't. No one bought FF16 because of Tekken 8. No one in any significant numbers at all. Whereas Tifa, on the other hand, actually has the power to sell entire games just for her. Like, I, of all people, am considering picking up Street Fighter 6 if she's in that game. Maybe. But if she was in Tekken, there would be so many people who would buy that game, who would buy Tekken just because she's in it. I know Caleb Hart would. He said that. Dude, imagine me fighting Caleb Hart in Tekken. Sorry, in Tekken with Tifa. Tifa mirror matches. But people would buy this game just for her, and they fucked it. They don't care. Well, they care about money, but they don't give a shit about the fan base. So, well, the clear answer, actually, the answer is pretty simple. Put her in both games. Problem solved. There's no good argument for her not to be in both games. You know what I mean? Because the reason people theorize that they don't want her in Tekken 7 is because, oh, well, wouldn't King's rolling death cradle put her in a compromising position? Well, I'm sorry. Zangief's spinning pile driver looks far more compromising, alright? When he pile drives you into the ground, he puts his face in your vag, alright? He puts his face in your scrotum. So that's gonna happen to her in Street Fighter 6. Like, there's bullshit. There's no good excuse not to have her in Tekken if she's gonna be in Street Fighter. It's stupid. So, but yeah. Anyway, and Zangief takes a whiff, and I would take a whiff as well if I was in his shoes. So, them choosing Clive just shows how they don't give a shit about the fans. They don't, Tender. They don't, man. It's ridiculous. Yeah. Tekken devs asked Square for her, but knowing her, the price is probably too damn expensive. Well, Square should just, like, knock the price down, because they'll make more money. Because people, they'll make more money. Like, why? Like, why? Anyway, not fucking about. It's stupid to me. Why is that not an issue with other female characters? Because Tifa is specifically Square Enix, and I guess it's whatever that company's specific preference is about it. Apparently that's why you're not getting, what's his name, Kira? Whoever the Yakuza guy is, you know, that dude. There's a reason he won't be in Tekken, because the guy who made Yakuza said that Kiryu would never bash a woman. Alright? There you go. It's like, come on guys, let's stop taking this shit too seriously. Yeah, I think we're taking this all a bit too seriously. Alright, it's silly. It's just a bit silly. Anyway, Kiryu, yeah. So you can tell this is how little I know about Yakuza. How long has Tekken 8 been out? Tekken 8 came out the same month FF7 Rebirth dropped. Early 2024. You can imagine how I felt to see FF7, which is my favorite Final Fantasy, one of my favorite games of all time, and Tekken, my favorite fighting game of all time, get ruined in the same month. Oh, I was not a happy chappy. Alright, I was not a happy man. Sorry. That was a bad month for me. What about Baki from the anime? Baki would be an amazingly good choice for Tekken 8. Baki would literally sell that console, but a better choice than Baki would be Yujiro Hanma. That would be a better choice. Yujiro looks way more fucking intense than Baki. He's probably got a more interesting fighting style, and Yujiro would be a perfect match for someone like Heihachi. You know what I mean? Because they're both like, they're the guys of, yeah. Akuma would be awesome. No Akuma. Akuma is an absolutely dreadful idea. Akuma was a cool idea until people saw what he did to that game. So yeah. Baki, the art style? Nah, Baki would be fine. You just need to make him the most jacked dude ever, which he is, which is perfectly fine for Tekken. Everyone in Tekken 8 looks yoked as fuck. Yeah, I would put Yujiro in Tekken, I would say. Yujiro versus Heihachi. I mean, that's the thing. The only good moment Akuma had in all of Tekken 7 was in the story, when he showed up. And it's like, hang on. Wait a minute, these Heihachi versus Akuma? This is really interesting. And it was cool in the story when they had a Tekken physics explanation for how a Hadouken works, which is that Akuma hits the air so hard that the shockwave is the energy that travels towards Heihachi. And Hei's like, what is that? You know, that was cool. And then he ruined the game. So, yeah. How are there no Bakis in Tekken? Oh, there's a Baki fighting game that looks like Super Punch-Out. I might stream that. I actually might stream that, because it looks pretty cool. I'll show you right now, and then we'll do this fight. Or we'll go through whatever this is. Let's see, what's the game called? Blood Arena. I've got this. I might stream this, because I love Baki, man. It's fucking awesome.
Enter the arena.
This is so Super Punch-Out coded. It's amazing.
Arcade violence. Mr. Oliver. This is Baki. Picky!
Oh, how's he gonna beat Pickle?
Yeah, Jenny! Shooty never hit this hard. Retsukai.
Baki Hanma, Blood Arena.
Could be dog shit, but it could be fun for like one stream. I don't know. Alright, let's get back in here. What in the Nintendo? Yeah. I love Super Punch-Out. Is that... That's not on Steam, is it? If I get a Switch too, then I would stream Super Punch-Out. I've never beaten that game and I fucking love it. It's awesome, man. Alright. Enough fucking about. Let's do this, boys. Whee! Radiate the image sunken in the depths below to open a new match. Sorry, to open a new path. Alright, radiate the image. That's not how you solve this puzzle, is it? Alright, let's see what this does. Okay, so that just brings it all back. Alright, alright, alright. So I want it to hit that. Okay. He ain't so tough. Okay. Well, see, now when the reason that works right is because the rules of that puzzle laid out exactly. That's like that. You know, that's okay. That's like that whole thing of like the crawling infinite and the man with a cane. That was stupid. Doesn't belong in this game. It's horrible. You're a terrible person if you defend that puzzle. So, all right, let's get out of here. What a brainer. May you cry in this devilish puzzle. It was alright. So now I've done that. Open a new path. Let's go. I'm playing the HD collection, whatever that is on Steam. Is that where I came from? Or is this where I came from? No. That's where I came from. So. No. That's... God. No. This is where I came from. There's the door. Alright. Let's go here. So, we got into a bit of a conversation about, like, Tifa and Tekken and all that, and... Alright. Just 1 minute, chat. It's getting bummed. Stupid camera! Alright.
Too easy.
Right. Nailed it. Dissidia was a good substitute till they fucked it up. Every time I look at that new Final Fantasy Dissidia, it's just like, I don't know, Estinian with a fedora, or Kane with a man bun, Terra from FF6 in like, I don't know, like a striped sweater or something. It looks stupid as hell. It looks stupid. They just added Clive? I've got to say this. Wait. I imagine Clive's going to be in like a pinstripe suit or something with a fedora. Let's see. Dissidia, Final Fantasy, Clive. Let's see this. Oh, leather jacket and jeans, guys. He's from like a fucking medieval universe. This is like putting Jaime Lannister in skinny jeans. All right. This is like putting Aragorn in like a leather jacket. This is stupid.
この力必ず役に立ててみせる俺はこの炎と共に進み続ける全力で行くタースハッハッ皆さん一撃でやろう炎よ手でやーフェニックス
Great stuff. The voice acting sounded cool. I'll give it that. I guess that's Clive in a 2D gacha mobile game. So yeah. Right. Temp Clive, yeah. Clive, time travel to 2010. What were they thinking? Well, like, why not just release the classic versions of Dissidia? That seems to be what everyone wants. It wouldn't cost... I can't see it costing that much to do, and it would sell. People would buy it. Like, why? I don't get why they don't just do it. I don't know. Like, it's a pity that so many classic Square games are just like, they're just memories, you know what I mean? You can't play them on any of the modern technology. You can't play them on Steam, not on PS5 or PS4. They only exist on consoles and machines that no one owns anymore. And that's it. They just live in the past, they live in your memory, you know? It's just a sad thing. Sad thing about that company, and I have no idea why people still defend it and make excuses for it. It's just, you know, I feel like gamers deserve a bit better. Can I just go through this door? God, I'm getting chopped to pieces. Give me the fuck out. That was horrible. Emulation, not good enough. That's like saying pirate the game. It's not good enough. Just, like, shut up and take my money, alright? I'm trying to give you my money and you won't take it. You know? So, yeah. Alright. Enough fucking a bit. Let's do this. Little Fighter. I've never heard of that. But I'm not ripping on you for saying emulation. That's like... I mean, that's sadly the only option you got, but that's a bad option. When the only option is emulate, that sucks, man. It's not good enough. The words restore the mask's sacred energy, and power to the part oceans will be yours, are written. Wait, let me read that again. Restore the mask's sacred energy, and the power to part oceans. Ah, like Noah, I see. Got it. Same deal with Bloodborne? Well, you can play Bloodborne on PS4 and PS5. You know what I mean? Like, Bloodborne is in a better position than all these classic games. Like, you couldn't play Final Fantasy Tactics on Steam or PS5 until 2025. Alright? 27 years after the game came out. That's pretty fucking bad. Bloodborne's in a better spot than that. Bloodborne is an yeah, the only major problem with Bloodborne is that it's not 60 FPS. That's true. Yeah. They don't want to cater to their longtime fans, just a loud minority. Well, I mean, they can do that, but then don't complain if you don't sell that many games, because the loud minority is the minority, as we've seen. So, I'll be nice to you, Nevan. I will. I'll try. I'm okay, orb-wise. Yeah. The devs are for game preservation, but the corpo figures don't care. Well, I don't know, man. Well, that's stupid, alright? That's my opinion, alright? That sucks. How about that? That sucks. Fuck. Only a technique charged from the heavens can move you. I don't think I have this weapon yet. Whatever that is. Because that's not like a flame sword thing. Sadly, Crimson, yeah. Xenogears, Parasite Eve, as you say. FF Tactics used to be on that list. Brave Fence and Musashi, Chocobo's Dungeon 2, Chocobo Racing. We could go on. We could go on all day about this. Ooh, Kupo. Yeah, but the thing is, Gilly would make money. Like, every time, like, when they released, like, Legend Dragoon on PS5, I'm sure they made money from that, and I'm sure it wasn't that hard to do, either. Well, well, what have we here? Right. Exactly, Mad King. I mean, like, how much did they spend on Tactics Remaster? Probably not that much, and that game sold, like, what, like 1 million copies in the first month or something? It sold a lot. And it will continue to sell, because, some people don't get this, like, there's a difference, many games only sell in that first month, because they're new and there's, like, launch hype and all that, and then no one buys them after that. FF Tactics is not that kind of game. Same with, like, E33. Same with, like, games like The Last of Us or Nier Automata. Those continue to sell over time in the long run forever, because they are must-play games. They're games that if you haven't played, you're kind of missing out on your gaming education. Like, it's just true. You know, you got to play Last of Us 1. You kind of need to know that because it's so influential. It's sort of like movies, right? Like, if you're a movie fan, if you say you're interested in movies, you kind of have to see The Matrix 1, Lord of the Rings, and like Terminator 2. You need 2001: Space Odyssey. You kind of need to see those movies. And there are games like that as well. Whereas there's plenty of movies as well that we grew up with. Maybe had a good box office weekend or a good run in the, you know, for that month in cinema, but no one watches them after that. You just, like, forgot them. They were good in the moment and that's it. So, check the waterfall. You know what? Maybe I will. So, I would rather fist my ass than play The Last of Us. But that's like your opinion, you know. That's not everyone else's opinion. There are many... I don't know. I can't think of anything funnier than that to say to that. So there's a waterfall here I should check out. Okay. And I'm probably in the wrong area. I'm just assuming this is a waterfall. Can I attack these things? I can't. Okay. Yeah. Demolition Man. You got it. You know you need to see Demolition Man. And you need to see They Live. Because those movies predict the future. They're good. Demolition Man, I love how that movie predicts how in the future everyone's just a huge pussy. Everyone's just heaps scared and doesn't know how to handle, like, conflict, or really any sort of violent confrontation. That is a really, really funny idea. And it's crazy they predicted that ages before that ever became a thing. And, what's the other one? They Live is amazing at talking about, like, how would I say... I guess if you want to control the population, hijack, like, advertising and stuff, or turn media against people. Like, They Live is a very interesting idea in that regard. And that's from, like, the 80s and shit, man. So, that scene of him putting the sunglasses on and off, and it looks like a normal advertisement, but when he puts the sunglasses on, it's just like, obey. Don't question. You know. Have children. Like... work yourself to death and stuff like that. It's like, oh fuck, you know. Idiocracy is amazing. Idiocracy is like a movie that was really funny when it first came out, and it gets less funny the more years go by because you realize, like, oh fuck, this is actually all coming true. Idiocracy and Wall-E are actually have the same predictions for the future, but Wall-E does it in a way that's much cuter and more digestible and a bit more hopeful as well, because the humans are like, maybe we can take steps to turn this around. That doesn't happen in... Or Idiocracy, no. Idiocracy does actually take steps to try and turn around their society as well, you know. Like, he learns to sell the ideas of being a bit smarter in a way that they can understand, you know. He's like, you know, read a book once in a while, because if you get a bit cleverer, then you'll care more about whose ass it is and why it was farting. And everyone's like, oh my god, he talks like a pussy, but he's right. It's just like, Idiocracy is great in that regard. Incomplete Spirit, thank you for that thank you for the 7-month-aroo. I like that you vary your moves and try to be stylish. You've seen too many streamers mash triangle and stinger on their entire first playthrough. Is that true? Really? Because, look, here's the thing. Without the style system, I would have no incentive not to spam the strongest move in the world, which is what I do in FF16. But because of the style meter, I constantly want to change up what I'm doing. I feel like I should. Terry Crews for president? Terry Crews is amazing. Oh my god. What's his name? Like, hang on. The name of this guy's character is amazing. What's the name of Terry Crews character in Idiocracy. It's like such a good reveal. No, he has like a full name. That's like Dwayne Elizondo, Mountain Dew, Herbert Comanche. Ex-porn superstar, 5-time SmackDown champion. And basically, he is the smartest man on Earth before Luke Wilson shows up. The fact he's got Mountain Dew in his name's like a sponsorship as well. So, he's such a good character. Oh my god, man. That's the president of Earth in Idiocracy. I love his long hair, his long Eric Andre hair. Oh, that is so good, man. That is so good. And the thing is, he is smart because even he's switched on enough to know that the people of Earth are so dumb that they actually need Luke Wilson to help sort them out. Like, there's a part where they just kind of don't know what to say or do, and you see Terry Crews look at Luke Wilson and just like, come on, man. Like, you can't go. We need you, man. Like, even he can recognize how stupid everyone else is. So, yeah. Alright. Not fucking about. Stinger works, it works. So, we're not that far off. No. We are nowhere near Idiocracy. Not yet. Alright. Well, let me put it this way. When you walk down the street and see a Walmart, there isn't a fucking plane crashed into it. Right. There isn't like a plane sticking out of Walmart. We're not there yet. We're not there yet. You know, our newspaper headlines are a bit better than just shit sucks. Which is basically that's the newspaper. All right, we're not quite there yet. All right, well, give it time, yes, but we're not there yet. You know, we need movies like Idiocracy so we can be like, oh shit, everything will suck ass if we let it get to that point. Let's try and prevent that at the very least. Christopher Glass, thank you very much for that $5 super chat. If you equip Rebellion with Agni and Rudra, you can switch back and forth to extending your aerial combo. R1 will help you stay on target in Swordmaster. Appreciate that, because something I forget to do all the time is hold down R1 while I'm attacking. I'm starting to get there. Starting to get there. So, Your Honor, just look at him. God, man. Alright. A relief of a nude female is carved on the door. You masturbate and splooge all over it. Also, it looks like something can be placed in the woman's hand. You try your penis. Alright, okay, alright, we all knew that was coming. Let's go see what we can put in that hand. How do I like the game so far? It's okay. It's like a... This game feels like I'm playing sort of like, how would I describe it? This game feels like I've encountered like an old evolutionary life form that doesn't exist anymore. You know what I mean? Like, this is the world of action gaming before Dark Souls. Before Souls-likes took over everything. Like, it goes all the way in one direction that games don't go in anymore. Does that make sense? Like, playing this game, it feels like a bit of a time capsule in gaming. Like, I've kind of gone back in time. Yeah. Don't need to hold down R1, just toggle it. I thought you have to hold it down to make these things happen. Ooh. This is new. Oh yeah, no, I'll do DMC 4 and 5. I want to know the whole thing. Dark Souls has damaged the industry? No, it hasn't. The reason Souls-like exists is because... let me put it this way. Dark Souls combat is so good that it changed game design forever. Like, third-person human with a sword combat, third-person human with a sword combat will never be the same because of Dark Souls 1. Like, Dark Souls kind of Dark Souls, I think, is a reaction to action games getting too button mashy and having too many moves. And it's like, what if you only had one move? What if you just had, like, light attack and strong attack? And then maybe some weapon-specific ability, and that's it. You got 3 attacks tops. And no one uses heavy attack anyway, so just light attack and whatever your special weapon is, like that. You have dodge, and you have block, and that's kind of it. And around that, you have infinite variation, infinite boss variety, and, Dark Souls is a great example of the best of the old and the new put together. Like, it's got all the quality of life stuff, of new games and whatever, but then it has that old game magic of just like, and I mean the old game magic of like a 90s game or a PS1 game, where you're just kind of plunged into this random world and you don't know where you are or who you are, what you're even doing. You just kind of pick a direction, you're like, that looks interesting, and you go there and it's like, oh my god! And you get your shit pushed in by a demon. It's like, okay, well, oh, what about this direction? I'll go here. It's like, oh my god! And like 5 rats just hold you over a coffee table and bum you. You know what I mean? There's something about that. But then you're like, no, and all those places you're like, I'll come back to that later. You come back to it later and then you fuck them up. And there's just something endlessly fascinating about the first playthrough of a Souls game. Or something like, I don't know. But you know what I mean, right? You know the feeling I'm talking about. And then you come across these bosses or these enemies and it's like, oh man, that's so hard, I'm never gonna beat this. But it's got that magic where you're like, fuck this guy. One more try. What? Give me one more go against that boss. And he bums you again. You're like, okay, fuck that guy. One more. Again. You keep coming back to it and like, okay, now I'm addicted to this gameplay loop. Like, how do I get over there? So I'm not explaining it well, but I think you guys know what I mean. Like, there's a feeling from Dark Souls that kind of reignited the magic of, it reignited the magic of old gaming with new gaming. And there's a reason everyone else tried to copy it. There's a reason this combat feels weird and dated to an extent, because of Souls. I'm not saying you can't like this, I'm not saying this is bad. I'm just saying that, like, this does, to an extent, feel a bit dated because of that. Yeah. There's a reason every game company tries to copy Souls with varying degrees of success, but this is also a difficult thing to do. You fucking asshole! Ah! Thank you. This is also difficult to do because Dark Souls combat is so finely tuned that if you don't tune it the way Dark Souls is, it's gonna feel wrong, it's gonna feel off. But if you do tune it exactly the way Souls is, then it feels like a copy. So you're kind of in a tough spot no matter what. Yeah. Anyway. That's the thing. 1. And Sekiro is made by the same guys. That's a good Souls-like. It's made by the same guys. And Liza P, from what I hear, is the only Souls-like that's actually good. Or that actually lives up to it. So, Dark Souls combat feels like it has weight. Yes, no, Dark Souls feels like it has weight. It feels like it has impact, and it's hard to... It feels right when it's there, and it feels wrong when it's not there. Dark Souls combat makes you aware of floatiness in games, and when you play a Souls-like that feels floaty, it just feels wrong. Fruit of mankind that is forbidden even to touch. It is said to unlock the door to paradise. Ooh, I mean, that's got to be what I put in the girl's hands. Oh my god, just 1 second, chat. Here it comes. Mini Patton, thank you for the prime. Ooh! Oh, we're okay? No, we're not! Come here. No! Wait. America! I got webbed. I got covered in spider jizz. Spider jizz. Liza P excels as a Souls-like with both challenging bosses, music, and level design. Yeah, Liza P looks like it's got its own identity. And I feel like Lords of the Fallen suffers from the fact it just looks a bit too much like Souls. And, I respect the effort, though, and Lords of the Fallen, they were cool to me, man. That was one of the only sponsored streams I've ever done. And they were cool. And, they were fine. They were fine with my way of streaming it. Didn't jerk me around with the payments. And I thought Lords of the Fallen 2 had a very smart marketing campaign, which was instead of spend millions of dollars on some boss advertisement or some outdoors billboard that's no one's gonna see because we're gamers, we don't go outside. Instead, they just paid like basically every streamer on Twitch to stream that game. And I thought, that's smart. Now we're talking about it. Now we're paying attention to it, so. Lady Disparity, smoking sexy style. This game is very stylish. I'll give it that. So, alright. So why you can't stand God of War? It lifted from Devil May Cry with no shame. Do you mean God of War 1, 2, 3 or God of War 4 and 5? Because those are different playstyles at the end of the day. And I will admit I'm a God of War tourist because I've only played 2 and 3 for a little bit. Haven't played 1 at all. And I've only really played 4 all the way through. And I enjoyed 4, but as I say, I was new to it. Like, I don't know how it... I don't know. As I say, I wasn't playing 1, 2, 3 non-stop from launch. Let's get out of here. Devil May Cry has a higher skill ceiling than Dark Souls. Dark Souls is slower. It's a downgrade. I don't think Dark Souls is a downgrade from Devil May Cry. It's very different. Like Devil May Cry doesn't have a stamina bar, for example. Imagine Devil May Cry with a stamina bar. Now we're playing a completely different kind of game. Dark Souls is smart because it gives you a simple toolkit. It gives you enemies who are absolutely fucked, but also move differently from this. And the stamina bar adds this sense of danger because it's like you can block, but that block might drain so much of your stamina that you're like staggered, and then the boss can have its way with you. Or you might not have enough stamina left after all your dodge rolling to actually land some attacks on the boss. They're very different design philosophies. For example, Devil May Cry can put like 5 highly aggressive fast enemies around you all at once, and it's still fair because I've got no stamina. But in Dark Souls, you don't want to get overwhelmed by 5 enemies. You're gonna have a really bad time. So yeah. Dark Souls is about resource management, while DMC is about combat skill. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Alright. You can't... I don't think you can compare the games, really, to be honest. But I can see why Dark Souls replaced this. And I feel like it's a reaction to this. I think Dark Souls is a reaction to how many moves you have in this, and the speed of this. If you want bosses that get staggered in a Devil May Cry game, then you get FF16. Do you really want that? Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Peanut. So, Devil May Cry is about being aggressive. Yeah. And then you get, like, Bloodborne, which is sort of like an aggressive form of Souls combat. Alright, let's go back to that naked lady. If you're facing 5 enemies in a Souls game, you're probably fucked up. Exactly, Wise Day. You don't... That's probably your own fault. So, yeah. Alright. How many red orbs do I have? 4.5k? That's enough for nothing! Right. Fashion Souls. You love Souls? I love Souls. Souls feels really good. I remember when I was playing Dark Souls 3 for the first time ever back in 2017 on my PS4 while severely unemployed. I was playing it for a bit and I was like, it finally clicked to me. I was like, oh shit, this is like, it actually felt like playing Tekken to an extent. It felt like playing Tekken. I got the same feeling from it. I was like, holy shit, this is a very... I've never played anything like this. I could see immediately why the game series was so popular. America! Yeah. You don't like God of War for popularizing huge bosses? God of War does have some huge bosses, that's true. Yeah. Shadow of Colossus has a different approach to that. But I say, did you just say blast off? Yes. So, you don't use much brain cells when playing Devil May Cry, but in Dark Souls you use every inch to gain every advantage possible. See, I turn my brain off in Dark Souls as well. It's just I play slower than I do in this. Dark Souls, like... I don't know, I prefer the feel of it. And I think a lot of people prefer the feel of it. That's why there's Souls-likes, but there are no Devil May Cry-likes, other than Bayonetta, which is the same guy, and FF16, which we don't talk about. So, but, you know, this is cool. This is interesting seeing this IP for the first time. Right. A relief of a nude female is carved on the door. You splooge to it as soon as your stream is over. You put ambrosia in her hand. Ooh, ooh, woo. Let's do this. Have I played Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks? No, but I like Shaolin Monks. I think they're cool. I've always found them fascinating. Alright. I'm not fucking about. Let's do this. Oh no. Just 1 second, chat. Wish me luck. Something's coming. And it's me! It's my reaction to this boss.
Welcome, sir. Is this your first time here?
Yeah, it is. You'll be nice to me, won't you?
Of course I will. I'll treat you so nicely. You'll never want to leave.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Then, come on, sugar.
Hey, she's asked me to come. Maybe I will! Ah, yes. The kind of game design you're not allowed to have anymore. Let's do this.
Ready. Sugar. How's this?
God, her voice acting's so good. Sugar! Oh, fuck!
How's this? How's this? Now you become tired. Ready.
This is such an early 2000s boss. This is amazing. Sadly, we're not allowed to have games this cool anymore. Sugar.
Ready.
Sugar. It sounds so good. Do I have to jump? Ooh, is that... Oh, here we go. Okay, I can jump to avoid it. Cool. I might die from this. Oh, you can still land on it? Ah! Okay, so I can't knock her out of that. Okay. Jump shoot. Wow, this boss is so early 2000s. It's amazing. This is so cool. This is how you know video games weren't mainstream yet. Or like as mainstream as they are today. Because the usual suspects hadn't come in and ruined everything. Not yet, at least. So, all our moves have audio cues. Yeah, no. I need to pay attention to that, so. You were thinking that song as well? Sugar. She's so good. What a boss, man. You know what else is nice? I don't really need to know this woman's backstory at all. It's just, she's a video game boss. That's it. Cool design, cool one-liners, cool moves. That's all I need. That's all I need. You know, she's not a real person. Alright. Enough fucking about. Let's do this. Ivy won't be in the next Soul Calibur. There won't even be a next Soul Calibur. You know, they should make it, but they just won't. Yeah, she's a hot lady. That's her design. So, okay, first attempt. They don't make them like this anymore. They don't. They don't. Let's see. This is what the video game world looked like before Twitter. All right, let's do this. Sugar. Yeah, we do need more games with just like this sense of fuck it. Just make everything cool and not everything needs a backstory. Sugar. Let's get ready. That's that. Okay. Then that hurts you. Okay. How's this? What's that? Ooh, little backflip like that. Oh, no. Okay, that's really... Reset! Reset. Too much damage. How's this? Is projectile? Get ready is the spin. Come on. Yeah. Reset. I took way too much damage right there. Alright, let's try it again. I need to pay attention more. Sugar. Okay. I think we can handle that. Oh, fuck! Dodge that, I assume. Shit. Damn, got greedy. I'm simping! No! Oh no, I'm simping! No! I simp too hard! Ooh! Well, look who's simping now! Yeah, no! Oh my god! She's gonna take my subs! She's gonna... Must get 5 subs! Wait, let me... Oh, fuck. Can I do this without healing? Maybe a double star. I'll take it. Oh no! I'm scared of women! Help! I'm Dante, and I'm scared of women. I can't power. I tried to power through that. I thought I could power through it, and I was doing no damage. Well, chat. And that's why you should be scared of women. Alright? They are all demons. Oh, not enough sugar. That's alright. I think we figured out some of this though. Good attempt. Thank you. Oh, I took the devil star and then I wasted it. Gotta play with both hands on the controller. Really? I thought I should be jacking off the whole time. Taunt for devil trigger refill. Oh, that's true. Should never put that knife away. So. I was wrecking that stripper until I let her kiss me. Classic mistake. True. I know. And that lady, that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you never kiss women. They are devils. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, after she stops trying to grab you, you get a free hit. I got blindsided by that move first time. So. It took you 15 tries to beat this boss. Oh, we were kids back then. Alright, good fight. It was a good fight. She's gonna suck his soul? Yeah! She was sucking my soul. Alright. Protecting your fellow women? Alright. Alright, you demons. Let's do this. Time for me, Dante, to fight an average woman. Dante versus typical woman. Let's do this. Sugar. Ah, go greedy.
Are you enjoying yourself? Are you enjoying yourself? Ready. How's this? Now you will become tired. Don't you like this?
That's a new move.
Are you enjoying yourself? Are you enjoying yourself? Are you enjoying yourself? How's this? Now you will become tired. Don't you like this? Are you enjoying yourself? Are you enjoying yourself? Get ready. Ready.
Oh no! I'm sipping! Ah!
Get ready. Are you enjoying yourself? Are you enjoying yourself? Get ready.
That boss fight ruled! That was sick! Ooh.
My, you're sweet.
Oh, you! Stop! Ah! Women, am I right?
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
Can't trust him for a second.
All right. I'll help you.
Ooh!
Your father was a handsome devil.
Oh, stop!
But you're no slouch yourself.
She turns into an electric guitar. Oh my god. Oh God. Oh my god, behind the head. Wow. Welcome to the early 2000s. Holy shit, that was amazing. That was amazing. They don't make games like this anymore, all right? I know people say that all the time, but that absolutely applies to this. Oh, that is so funny. That is great. That's an amazing moment. I would even turn that into a short. That's so good. Auto Scholar, they don't make games like this anymore. Plus, never trust women. There you go. That fight was great. Great ending cutscene, great character in general. Like, she just is fun. She's just awesome. She's just so cool. Fun boss fight. Like, it's hard, but not too hard. And you can figure out the tells after a while. It's like, oh, okay, I get it. Her voice acting is great. Her lines are great. She looks sick, man. She's awesome. So, yeah, that was great. Look in shadow, it's going on. The thing with Devil May Cry 3 is there was no one in the room saying, so the succubus is going to turn to electric guitar. Oh yeah, there's no one to say no to them. Yeah, well, it's just mad. Why not? Why not have a succubus turn to electric guitar, you know? It's a free country. Yeah, Dantalica. Hardest weapon to use in the game, but a high reward ceiling. Okay. Alright. Let's do it. Let's go. Dante can control bats by jamming on this curious guitar. Its sickle attack is deadly. Oh my god, look at these speakers over here. That is so good. Her VA sings all the Silent Hill songs? I didn't know that. Who's her VA? She is great. Like, every line in that was perfect delivery. Like that sugar, you know. Like, that was it, you know. I felt something, you know. My front pantal region. Got a reaction out of me. Ooh, so we can't go back through there. The Street Fighter era of Capcom was dark times. Yeah, I remember people hating that at the time on launch. Capcom still makes good games, they just pay weirdos to promote them. Nani? Oh! Shit. Lady. Sugar. My god, she is just magnificent, isn't she?
Welcome back.
Whatever. Cal, thank you for that 100 bits. Mission clear. How's this? Sugar. Wow, what a woman. God, I miss the time when in video games everyone just looked really cool. Everyone just looked sick. Oh my god. Hello boys, it's me, Thiel. Your last was the huge Queen collection. This boss was going to be Morrigan from Darkstalkers. That's a cool idea, but I kind of prefer how she is in this. Like, I wouldn't change a single thing about her design from this. Yeah. Morrigan is very cool, though. Yeah. You miss the old emo ladies? Looking mamas? 2000s, it was okay to be hot. Well, the thing is, right, like, there's nothing wrong with having, like, a variety and a range of looks and styles with your characters, for example. Like, one of my mains is Bob from Tekken, alright? He's a fat guy. He's a 300-kilogram American who does spinning backflips and jumping spinning kicks. Bob still looks mad. Like, there's a difference between, like, having a range of character styles and kind of just making them look ugly and shit. So, just an American. No, Americans can't do jumping, spinning backflip kicks unless you're Chris Farley in Beverly Hills Ninja. So, I'm gonna get a D rank on all my time. I will. I unironically will. Slim Bob? No, the very idea of Slim Bob is offensive to me, okay? Being fat is part of his identity. You make Bob skinny, you take away a piece of who he is. That's offensive to me, alright? Whoever thought of Slim Bob, alright, should be blacklisted from the industry. Speed and weight! Slim Bob is Bob without the weight, alright? You're missing half his personality. So, yeah. Hang on. Someone wants to come in and say hello to me. Just 1 second. Someone, I can hear something scratching at the door. Someone wants to come in and say hello to all of you. Just a second. Just a second. Hello, you. Come in. Oh! Wow, he just jumped straight on the desk. Just jumped straight into his little bed. But before you snuggle down in your bed, why don't you come say hello? Come here. Come here, you. Look at that chat. Look who was scratching away at me door. Billy, stay there. Let me just put my microphone over. Look who was scratching away at me wee door. Little fat boy. Little fluffy floofer. Little wee Billywebz. Say hello to chat, Billy. Give him a wave. Yes. Yes, hello there, peasants. It is I, the Billywebz. Oh, he's done. Oh, so squishy. Here, come here. Let me just hold you like this. Oh, he's looking at his bed. Come on, Billy. I'm going to put you down, right? I'll put you on your bed, but first you need to give chat a nice, big, warm smile, all right? Give him a big smile. Here it comes. Look at that smile. Look at the warmth radiating of His Majesty's face. Such a good boy. Such a good little squisher. Alright, you want to go in your bed now? Off you go. Onto your bed. Onto your bed, Billy boy. Oh. You little fat boy. It's so cute that he, like, scratches at my door because he wants to come in. His face is adorable. It is, isn't it? What do I feed him? Just dry food. Although, after he had to get some of his teeth removed. That's why he's got a shave mark on his arm. He needed a anesthetic. He did have to get some of his teeth removed, sadly. It's a Burmese breed thing. Bad teeth. So we did, like, get, like, some nice chicken and just cut it up. Cut the fuck out of it for him. Oh, he just immediately plopped down. Just a fat boy. Alright, you can stay there. You're allowed to stay there. Hit the jackpot. What a sweet cat. Thank you. Yeah, I've known a lot of cats in my lifetime. I've known a few shit cats. He's a good one. He's one of the best. So, yeah. Alright. Not fucking about. Sammo Hung? Martial Law was a cool show. I remember watching that when it first came out. So. Alright. Let's keep going, boys. Let's do this fucking game. And there will be some more Billy, there'll be some more Billy appearances later on. So, what a majestic beast. He is quite the beast, isn't he? You want to go? Or do you want to stay on your bed? Hang on. What do you want? What do you feel? What do you want, young man? What do you want to do with your life? What do you want? What do you want? You look like you want to leave your bed. He was just sitting there looking like he was about to jump off. Look at that. What do you think he's thinking about? Just sitting there, meditating on the mysteries of life. Hang on. There we go. Just food. Oh no! He's kicking me in the face! He thinks he is the storm that is approaching. He is a rather savage beast, isn't he? He's got that determined look in his eyes. Interesting how he looks directly into the camera. I don't know. Maybe it's the way I'm holding him. Or just the screen. World domination. Alright, well, tell you what, Billy. I'll put you back on your bed, alright? If you want to leave, you can leave. It's just such a liquid cat, though. Off you go. Off you go, mate. There you go. I'm just patting the shit out of him. So, he knows that he's loved, alright? He knows that he's loved. For those who purr after. Your dog kicks you in the neck every day? Oh my god. He's thinking about fighting. Yeah. Looking into chat's soul. He sees the lens? Yeah, maybe he can kind of sense it like there's something pointing at him. I don't know. Alright. Let's do this. Liquid Billy. Is there solid Billy? Yeah, I can see Billy being a villain. He's got the face for it. He'd be a really good James Bond cat. He's got a scowl. Alright, I look like Dan Southworth. Vergil's voice actor? I haven't heard of him. I don't know the name, but that's pretty cool. You know, he's a cool guy. He knows he's the Star Geneva? I know. He's got that star face. Alright, off we go. You got a shit cat, always scratching and biting? I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. Cats, you can really roll the dice with their personality at times. I just did this, but I'll do it again just in case. There we go. God, I'm only on mission 10. This, I don't think this is as short as Devil May Cry 1.
Reach the lair of judgment.
I think 1's a bit longer.
Timon will finally regain its full function and lead us into the demon world. The world where Sparta's power has been sealed. And the one who will lift the incantation is you. His own son.
Whatever!
It must be fate.
I'm taking a long time to complete missions. I am. Because I'm bad at the game. So. Well, Devil May Cry 1 had 20 missions, but like...
Does that woman really bother you?
Some of them were like 5 seconds.
What are you talking about?
Why didn't you kill her? Perhaps because she's your daughter. Did some pesky fatherly love get in your way?
That's none of your...
To further your study of the black arts, you sacrificed your loving wife to become a devil as well. Knowing this, I thought you'd be more useful to me. But I was wrong. No wonder your attainment of power is incomplete.
What about you?
Vergil's a badass.
A complete being as well. Both demon and human blood mingle in your veins.
Shut up.
Shut up!
Now that the final door is open, I have no use for you.
If you enjoy the journey, how long you take to finish it isn't important. True. Alright. You wanna... Alright. Wait, hang on, you wanna... Billy's climbing onto the pillow on my lap. I basically... You can't see it on screen, but I just rest my hands, my controller on that when I'm playing. You want to sit there? Just 1 second, chat. He wants to be my controller rest. Alright. You can be my controller rest. Let me just pat him so he feels at home and at ease. Well, that's how I played Devil May Cry, I think 1 and 2 and 3 last stream. I was just resting my controller on him while playing. So, you okay with that? Just 1 second. All right, young Billy. All right, you can sit down. Yeah, here you go. Here you go. What a cat! My God. Oh, he's such a good boy. Vergil confirmed. He does have Vergil face, doesn't he? I'll just give him some pats so he knows that he's loved, and then we'll continue. Billy is my gamer pillow. He is. Like that, a lot of the last Devil May Cry streams, while I was fighting bosses, he's literally what I'm resting my controller on. Alright. Let's do this. He is beheld, Mimic. Exactly. Strengthen the silent bridge. I'm gonna buy a gold orb. Can I choose if I use the gold orb or not? I forget if it's automatic or if you can choose. If I can choose, then I'll buy one. If it's automatic, maybe not. Not just yet. The gamer support cat, he is. You can choose? Alright, I'm gonna choose it. I'm gonna get it. Fuck it. Wait. It's too late now. Too late now, mate. It's too late now. Don't you feel silly? Let's do this. Alright. Oh, I forgot to change my weapon! Is there a statue? It's gotta be a statue. It's gotta be... It's gotta be on somewhere. It's gotta... Oh, stupid old game design. Let me change my weapon to whatever the fuck I want, man. Come on. Alright. Ah! Alright, let's get back here. Restart? Yeah, how do I just restart the mission. There we go. There we go. If I had Dante's coat, would I wear it? I'm not cool enough to wear that coat. I'm just not. Ooh. Alright. I forgot I had a new weapon. Yeah. Ooh. As overpowered as this move is, this game deserves it, alright? If this game is gonna pull some of the bullshit that it's pulled in some of these levels and with some of these bosses, I want this move, alright? I want it. If the game's not gonna play fair, I'm not gonna play fair either. Now, let's see what moves we have. Yeah, I reckon Air Raid. Would I say this is more fun than the first game? I wouldn't even really compare them. I'm going to... They're different. Like, one is just like... DMC 1, like, you know, started the trend, blazed the trail. DMC 3, like, just builds on it massively. Both important in different ways. Yeah. This weapon is not for noobs. Let's see what it can even do. How do I see its moves? How do I do that? How do I see what moves it can do? You know you can press like square and it shows you like a demonstration. Is that in like equip or is it... It's in action. Okay. But like the combos, I mean. Like I don't know if it's like delay the first attack or the second attack. You know how to do that with like Agni and Rudra? Like, you have to do it during a mission. So you have to start the mission and then you can't change the weapon until... Oh, well, you know what? Fuck it. We'll do it then. Fuck it. Like, again, I think that's problematic design. I think you should be able to check. Because if I want to change it now, I gotta just restart the mission. But yeah, it doesn't take too long. Whatever. Alright, let's see what it does. How do I view it? There we go. Alright. Okay, so you start, so just Y will shoot bats. Multiple bats if you're tapping left on the stick. Okay. The type 2 combo. So you gotta charge it up, tune it up. Okay, well, we'll just see if I'm fine. It'll probably make sense while just playing it. Tap right. This weapon idea is amazing. So, all right, let's try it out. Rock and roll, dude! Let's rock! Woo! Let's rock! How did I do that? Oh, refers to Dante's left and right. Oh. Let's rock. Woo! Let's rock. Woo! Okay, I think I get it now. I think I got it. Let's rock. They don't make games like this anymore. That is so fucking funny, man. Oh my god, that's so dumb. That is so dumb, man. Alright. Let's do this. Stone mask. A mask of a magic stone made by an ancient priest. It is said that he who dons it can walk on water. Whatever! That's all I needed from here, right? Hold down triangle. Why? So funny, man. Holy shit. Let's get out of here. Nothing here. Fire in the flames. How the fuck does anyone play that song? Let's rock! Woo! Let's rock! Woo! Let's rock! Woo! I cannot believe this is actually a weapon. This is so unbelievably stupid, but it's so good at the same time. This is so stupid, man. It's amazing. This is so awesome and dumb at the same time. I love it. When you get it out, press triangle, then hold triangle. I see. That makes sense. Thank you for that instruction. This weapon is amazing. This is amazing. This is so intentionally and unintentionally awesome at the same time. It's like awesome and dumb. It's like kind of this is the early 2000s in a nutshell. This is just great. Whee! Whee! Let's rock. Alright. That's actually a sick little riff, Logan. Nah, it's bad, dude. It's sick. Ooh. Oh, wait. Give me the red orbs. No, he doesn't, Phoenix. That's a lie. I'm gonna test it anyway. No, wait, hang on. Right, no, what is it? You get it out, then you hold it down. Oh, you can shoot a lot at the same time. Awesome. Might be a lie. No. I wish you were right though, Phoenix. If Devil May Cry 5 lets me pull out a guitar and he goes, I am the storm that is approaching in every fight, I will... You have no idea how much I'm going to spam that. It's going to be, like, shocking. Alright, do this. Zeba, did you know they wanted this to be turn-based, but they didn't have the technology at the time? Yeah, I think Devil May Cry 6 needs to be turn-based, alright? This gameplay style, you know, it's getting stale, you know? I think we need to change it up to turn-based combat. Yeah, so, This weapon is so good, man. God, no. What do you mean? Devil May Cry has always been about change, alright? You know, the second game changed into a gun-shooting terrible game, and the third game, you know, you got electric guitar. That was different from DMC 1, and I'm sure the DMC 4 and 5 are not exactly the same as the previous games either, which means Devil May Cry has always been about change. So it needs to change into a turn-based game. For DMC 6. It has to, don't you understand? It has to. Those are the rules. See, I used to be like you once. And then I went to re-education camp with the Square Enix fandom. Alright? And they taught me the true way to ruin your franchise and run it into the ground. Alright? Don't you understand? That's what you have to do. Devil May Cry had to change from a great series into a bad one. What do we have here? I'm saving that 20k, alright? I'm getting that air raid. It's awesome. It's awesome. I'm getting it. It will happen. In fact, my dad used to work with the guy who made Devil May Cry, and he said that they actually always wanted to make this a turn-based series from the start. They just couldn't, due to hardware limitations. So, I'm sorry, mate. Like, I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. There's a hidden item up top. How do I go there? The game is always a Guitar Hero-like. Don't you understand? Go back up the platform. Alright, well maybe I will, alright? Maybe I will. Whee! Tactics based. Devil May Cry 6 comes out and just plays like FF Tactics. I mean, I'll laugh, but the fandom won't be. The fandom won't be laughing. Alright. Ooh! Spiral. A large rifle that fires high penetration type bullets. Fuck. Is that better than a shotgun? Because I'll fucking use it. Hey. Sniper rifle. Devil May strategy. High penetration. Listen, you. Alright. How do I get off this? Whee! Dante will... Yeah, Devil May Cry reboot. I think the thing that was missing was like fake ghosts. Alright. Spiral. I like this. I like how big it is. Alright. Does this do good DPS? Is this the grenade launcher gun? Because I'm fucking using this, mate. No! Damn it. The big peepee gun. Exactly. If it doesn't have fake ghosts, I don't play it. Zakin's in the game as well. God, Dante would eat Zack alive, man. It's good from memory. Alright. Let's find out. Let's find out where I'm supposed to go next. Oh, there it is! Zack is a boy, Dante is a man. Zack is a character who used to be good until they overplayed their hand with him. Severely. Massively. Comically. Hilariously. And now he sucks. Zack shows you that not every character needs a 50-hour backstory. Neo Generator, a magic artifact able to supply power for an eternity. It's used to power the main bridge. Fuck. Sonic the Hedgehog? Zack basically is Sonic the Hedgehog. He's Prompto. He's Titus. He just looks cool. Let me put it this way. Zack shows you the importance of looks maxing. Alright? If Zack didn't look both cool as shit and hot as shit, no one would care about him. You would not think he is this amazing character, alright? Zack is carried entirely by his appearance, alright? Zack is a looks maxing character. There you go. Zack was designed by Clavicula. That's canon now, by the way. My dad works for Square Enix, he said that. Do we go through here? So I'm like massively lost right now. Alright, let's continue. This way, maybe? This door? He hits his head with his hammer. No, Zack hits himself in the face with a Buster Sword. Every morning, Zack does, what is it? Face smashing. Or braver. He bravers his face. So, like, look more Giga Chad. So. Sebbywebz? Yeah, I'm lost! I don't know where to go! Don't know where to go. Is it colorful door there? Or this door? The blue door. Blue door or colorful door? What do we... No! I keep wasting my devil trigger. Back to the start, spiders. There's a console for the artifact. Okay. So the colorful door. Alright, colorful door it is. This is the wrong door. This is the wrong door. We're not going through this door. Stupid camera! Alright, let's go. It's backtracking time. Blue door. I see. Let's do it. That's the thing, chat, I can fight something. If I'm in the room with another enemy, I can fight it. Finding the room is the hard part. I'm not good at that. I'm just not good at it. Just 1 second. Hold on. Stupid headphone. There we go. Now I'm the storm that is approaching. Watch this. There's a gimmick to this that I don't know, is there? They're not taking any damage. Okay. So what's the gimmick? Hit them in the back. Okay. Come on, you are not this fucking bad at aiming. Jesus, Dante, the sniper rifle. It should be instantaneous. Come on. Dante, you can hit it. Dante, you are point blank with a fucking sniper rifle. You can fucking hit it, man. Come on. Stupid fuck. Oh, I'm in front of it. Wow, what a great enemy design. Notice how, like, enemies aren't designed like that anymore? Anyway, great stuff. Let's get out of here. Let's go. Wow, that was dog shit. Where? I have to do all that all over again. I went the wrong way. I just came back the way. I went the wrong way. I came back the entrance. Ooh. Alright, let's do this. Ah, enemies shooting me from off the camera. That's great. Woo! Let's rock! Notice how cameras aren't designed like this anymore either. Alright, let's do this. Oh god. Right on cue, mate. Woo! That's so good. That's never gonna get old, ever. Fuck. What's going on? Echo, what's going on? Sorry, Billy's falling off my pillow. Billy, you need to sit closer up here. For those of you who have just joined the stream, I'm resting my controller on my little gamer pillow, alright? This is my gamer pillow. This is my gamer pillow, chat. This is what I'm resting my controller on. What little fluff puff. Say hello to chat, Billy. I'll say hello to chat. Down you go, buddy. Okay. What now? This looks in close up. Hang on. How do you look in close up, Billy? How about this? Oh, little sad face. So soft. Just Billy just questioning his life choices at this point. Alright, down you go, buddy boy. Down you go. Right. Oh, little paw on my chest. Come here. Alright. Let's do this. I'm just going to give him some pats and scratches. Just to let him know that he was a very good boy for letting me pick him up. There you go. Alright. Upgrading styles from level 2 to 3 takes way too long. I've only gotten to level 2 purely from using Trickster for literally everything, haven't I? Yeah. What mission am I on? I think I'm like 1 or... No, sorry, 10 or 11 or something? Yeah. Right. Just gonna fill up my drink. A nice glass, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of streamers use gamer sups or whatever it is. No, that's a cup, isn't it? Or whatever, energy drinks. I'm drinking Nudies Veggie Blend, beetroot, carrot, orange, pear, and ginger. Just look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Only the healthy stuff. Sebbywebz TV. Alright. Pour the stuff in. Let's go. There you go, mate. Pure vegetable, fruity goodness. Alright, it's going to give me energy as well. There's no reason, just because we're gamers, just because we're streamers and degenerates and weebs, just because of that, doesn't mean we can't be healthy. Alright? Doesn't mean we can't be healthy. God, just feel the health. Ooh, ooh, I can feel that ginger spice. Good shit. He pours whiskey in it. No, I'll get whiskey later on. I will refill the whiskey in a bit. And then you can drink more whiskey, because you're more hydrated. And you got more fruit and veggie nutrients in you, mate. So, that's the reason you should be healthy. So you can drink more alcohol and do more drugs. And your body will thank you for it. No, don't do those things, alright? Drugs and alcohol are bad, and no one should ever do them ever. Alright? And if you even think about doing them, you should go to jail. Alright? That's... Yeah. Okay, am I unbanned now? Let's get out of here. Billy judges me? No, he doesn't! Billy loves me. How could you say that? And he's readjusting his position on me. Can I afford the air raid yet? 15k? God, I'm getting this really slowly. Yeah. Let's go at plans, Crave. So. But I want drugs. Well, I'm sorry. I don't have any. Right. Also, Flex, thank you for that raid. And Archu! Arigato! For the 10 gifted Subarus! Oh god, I nearly burped some veggie juice. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs on Sebbywebz TV. Oh shit! Thank you for that 10-pack Archo. That's a big boy! Stupid bugs! my god! How much fucking HP do these things have? Die! Please! Bro, you are not, you're a small spider. Not the big one, but the small one. You are not that strong. Fucking hell, bro. My God. This camera is immensely dated video game design. It's brutal when enemies appear and you can hear them and you just can't see them. Because it's off the screen somewhere. It's not great. Yeah, I wasn't stylish enough. Alright, I'll take it. The lock-on reticle shows their health. Okay. God, I've got no HP left after that. I wasn't stylish enough. It's a tough fight? Yeah. Well, the big spider I could understand having a lot of HP, but the other one just would not die. So, alright, let's get out of here. Oh, beauty, welcome in. Archo, thank you again for that 10-pack. Absolutely massive. Peak at the time, yeah, no, absolutely peak at the time, yeah. For its time period, absolutely. As I say, this is why when Dark Souls 1 came out, it just changed everything. And has a genre named after it. It just changes the rules. It's so good that you almost can't go back to the old ways. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so good. I agree. Go back and what is it? Go back, fight enemies, get some green orbs. Maybe I will. Not using the lock-on? Yeah, but in my opinion, right, like, I think lock-on should be something you toggle on and off. Oh, fuck. Where am I? I'm fucking lost again. I don't know which way to go. Everywhere looks different. Oh, because it changed the layout of the whole place. Okay. I don't know. Both these areas are completely different from where I was before. Is this the right way? I don't know. You can't give me two different areas. You gotta give me one at a time. With yellow paint. Lots of yellow paint. Telling me where to go next. Okay. I still think locking on is something you should be able to toggle on and off. Rather than just like hold down the whole time. I don't know. But I can't find out whether that works in Devil May Cry until I play Devil May Cry 5, because that's the only one that gives you that option. So... The yellow paint guy wasn't born during this period? Yeah.
Breakdown.
Let's rock. Oh, it didn't do anything. Okay. Nailed it. There you go. If you lock on, you can access all your moves. I don't know. It just... To me, lock-on is a thing you can toggle on and off, alright? That's just... It's annoying to have to hold down... it. It's annoying to have to hold down a button every time I, like, attack at the same time. I don't know. Now, you can disagree with me all you want. You can disagree with me all you want. But it's my opinion, alright? Don't you ever have a different opinion to me. Did I just go back the same way? Okay, I think we can all agree... Yes, this looks cool, the camera, but this is annoying. This shit gets annoying after a while. Okay. Nolan North and Troy Baker used to call it Naughty Dog Yellow. Naughty Dog Yellow when they played Uncharted. But I thought yellow paint was, that's not in Uncharted, to my memory at least. So, alright, I'll fuck it about. In a fast game, you would despise toggle. Well, you know what? It'll be nice when I can find that out for myself, alright? Which we will in, like, 2 games. You know, how about that? We'll have this discussion after Devil May Cry 5.
Well, that was quick.
Damn it, lady! Alright.
That man. Did you kill him?
So what if I did?
Woo!
Ooh, I love a fast woman.
Shut up!
Shut up, Dante!
He was obsessed with becoming the devil. So much he killed his own wife. For that he butchered innocent people too. He's the most vile kind of creature. To top it off, that filthy scum is my father.
Oh, we have something in common. I have a dysfunctional family too.
And what would you know about family?
He's
You're a
such an
demon.
asshole.
This is my father. My family. This was all supposed to end by my hand.
Whatever. I wish I could do what Raiden does in MGS2 in these cutscenes. Just make him say that.
Aren't you gonna shoot? Well, that's a switch.
Just go. I don't care anymore.
Family, huh?
Part of me was thinking as he walks away, he was gonna be like, huh, women. It was the early 2000s. It could have happened, you know, it totally could have happened. Family's complicated. Why is Arkham on the ground? Was that his name? I should have paid attention to that part. Jerry. Drama for the mono. Issue with the camera angles is the analog controls. Tank controls wouldn't be ideal. FF7 has the same analog camera issues. The difference with FF10, the reason FF10 is fine having these camera things where you run in like flips like that is because it's turn-based combat. You don't, like, at no point in FF10 are you running around and suddenly you get clocked in the face by a demon. If there's a fight, this whole screen transitions and now you're in fight mode. So there isn't like that same issue that this game has. Resident Evil has it to a lesser extent as well because everything moves a lot slower. It's brutal. I think it's the most brutal with this game because of the sheer speed of the enemies. Like, you hear enemies appear and it's like, oh fuck. I know they're here, I know they're right in front of me, but my camera's in the wrong spot. I mean, I can't even look at them. I have to move to a different part of the environment so I can see the enemies now. That's the difference. Yeah. You can have the argument for toggle, but I'm trying to force my way without engaging these systems because of personal dislike. No, I'm forgetting to hold R1 when I attack because to me that's stupid. But it's alright. You can have your preference, alright? But here's the thing, I think the argument that Devil May Cry cannot work... Sorry, how do I say this? Locking onto enemies, the only way this can possibly work is by holding down the button, and you can't toggle it. I think that is wrong. Because the reason you're saying that, like, toggling has to be done by holding down the button is because holding down the toggle is tied to certain attacks. It's actually quite simple. You can make it so that when you toggle on, turn it on and off, those attacks are not dependent on you holding down that button at the same time. It's doable. Other games have done this. Millions of other games since this have done this. It's just the way this game is designed, you know. And you've gotten used to it, which is fine. But to say that it's impossible, you're just wrong. With all due respect. So, alright, let's go to the next level. Ooh!
Where am I? It's dark, I can't see anything.
Arkham Asylum.
You're still alive, I see.
Mary? Is that you? What's happening? Where's your mother?
My mother? You killed her, remember?
Oh yeah, I did do that.
Yes. That's right. I killed her. With my own hands. What horrible thing have I done? I was too weak. I succumbed to his influence.
You mean you were possessed? Father?
Yes, I was manipulated. Manipulated by a devil named Vergil.
The storm that is approaching.
To this modern day, a world that Sparta once sealed off.
Sparta? I thought he was a myth.
If the demons return, this world will be thrown into chaos. Stop him. Stop Vergil.
Me?
You're such a sweet child. Just like your mother.
Father! Father! Vergil.
That asshole. Adam Duncan, thank you for the prime. This is an improvement on Devil May Cry 2. It's like staggeringly better, isn't it? If this were FF7 Remake, there'd be dancing. True, I think this needs more dance numbers in it. Ooh, I've nearly got air hike. Ooh, I will get it. I will get this thing. Alright, start the mission. Yeah. Yep. Just 1 second, chat. Let's do this. God, this camera! Alright, let's do this. This camera has got to go. Alright, this is old game design. Get out of here. Alright, where are you? Holy shit. Oh, we were definitely used to it in the 2000s, because we just didn't... We had nothing else to work with. We had to do it. Yeah. No, but the whole lock-on thing, like... Okay, so you hold R1 to lock onto something. What a lot of you are saying, or some of you are saying, no offense, is that if I toggle lock-on like that, like I press it and now I'm locked onto the enemy, this move no longer becomes possible. Because for you to do that move, you have to hold R1, then forward and triangle. Whereas I'm saying, if I tap toggle and suddenly I'm locked onto an enemy, regardless of whether I'm holding down R1 or not, I can still do this if you just program the game to say forward and triangle. Watch. Let's, hypothetically, I turn lock on. Then I hit forward and triangle, 2 buttons. Why is that impossible? Why is that impossible? All right, because I'm saying, like, or how about this? Toggle lock on, then I hit back and triangle. I'm saying that's possible. Some of you are saying that's not possible, and I respectfully disagree. I respectfully disagree, mate. You know why? Because other games pull this off, and they've been pulling it off for like 2 decades since this game. That's why it's possible. R1 will target an enemy for precision. Yes, that's called locking onto an enemy. That you tap it and you lock onto precision. That's the purpose of locking onto something. It's why hang on. Why are you so adamant that this cannot be done? This is the wrong hill to die on. It's very clear what it is, right? This game is old game design, and that's fine. It was amazing for its time. It's still really fun. And then things improved. Or different design philosophies came in. And that's why we use those design philosophies and not this specific one anymore. Like, lock-on is better as a toggle on-off thing rather than you hold down the button forever. So you're always holding down multiple buttons while playing at the same time. It's very... The toggle conversation again, yes, it is. Because some people are addicted to being wrong. That's why. Alright. Blue Waffle Maker, thank you for the 100 bits. Me and Pez still think about an FF podcast? Yes. He told us the name we have in mind. Oh, I know. Yeah, no, I told him what I think the best name for the podcast would be, if we do one. I could do one. I could do one with him. I do want to finish Devil May Cry series first, and then my schedule opens up a bit. And then, yeah. So. You need to know the rules of a uniquely designed game. Yes, no, I know the rules of a uniquely designed game, but I'm saying it doesn't have to be this way. You're saying it has to be this way, and it cannot be any other way, even though there's been 20 years of it being the other way that I'm describing since. That's what I'm saying. It's like, it's very simple. It's extremely simple what is being debated here. And I'm not saying the game is bad because of that. I'm not saying the game is bad because of that. I'm saying it's a thing. I'm still liking the whole game, but that detail I'm critical of. That doesn't mean I now hate the whole game and I will make it my mission to destroy this game, alright? I think we've all been on Twitter and the internet a bit too long to reach that sort of conclusion. So. Alright. I'm fucking about. Let's get out of here. You're just wrong, Sebby. Wow, young machete. What an incredible counter-argument. This is where my argument falls to the floor. No details, no descriptions, no counter-arguments, just a good old-fashioned you're wrong. However, if you said I have a bad sense of direction and get lost continuously, you would be correct. Right. And there'll be no need to elaborate on why. Because the evidence... Because there's literally hours of evidence in front of you. right now. So, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna refill my water. Hello from the Netherlands! Welcome in! I can't pronounce this. Mocha. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for enjoying the FF7 content. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I said the exact same thing and I said to someone, you're just wrong. Yeah, and I explained why. That's the thing, I explained exactly why. I said you're wrong, and then I said why you're wrong. In the most simple, obvious way ever. If you say it can't be designed that way, then how do you explain the 20 years of games after this that were designed that way? It's like... what? Anyway. It's easy to get lost in these games. Yeah, it is. Now, I don't think any of us are defending the camera. But yeah. Not only holding target, but guns too, and the game's based around that. Alright. Sebby has a woman's sense of direction. Okay, Sonny Jim. Okay. It was all fun and games till you had to say that, alright? We were having a fun little friendly argument in chat, and then you had to bring that up, alright? Be ashamed of yourself. Just 1 second. I have to do this fight. This gun rules! This is how you play Devil May Cry! America! Any red orbs for me? Come on, don't disappear. Don't disappear. That's how a real man plays. This isn't Devil May Cry 2? I don't know. I saw a lot of Devil May Cry 2 design right there, mate. Brighten your days, Evie. Oh, yo, get out of here. Right. Grenade launcher vibes? Good, I'm glad we have the grenade launcher gun. So good. He doesn't know how to launch them because he never locks on. What, you mean like this move? You mean that launcher move that I know how to do? Yeah, I know how to launch an enemy. You lock onto them, and then you press back and triangle. I'm saying that you can... I'm saying that, yes, there is the design philosophy where you hold onto it, then you do it, but there's also, you could tap it to lock on, hit back and sword, and it would do it as well. It's extremely simple. How do you not get this? How do you not get this? Do I need to pull up the 2 decades of games that came after this that literally do the thing I just described? Oh, it's true, Ninja. I also, yes, I don't know how to launch. In the way I never played OGFF7. Do you know I never played OGFF7, chat? I thought I had. Until Twitter corrected me. Alright, let's get out of here. Whee! Let's do this. Imagine arguing with Sebby. Oh, you can argue with me all you want. But I will be as annoying as possible to you while I do it, while also being correct. It's the most important part. The being annoying part. So, chat, leave Unc alone. Yeah! Leave this uncle alone! Toggles in Devil May Cry 5, so why argue random? Wait, but random... Toggle can't be in Devil May Cry 5. Don't you understand? People have explained to me why it's not possible to simply have a tap toggle in Devil May Cry. So it can't be in Devil May Cry 5. I think you're a fake fan who's never played this game. Alright? I think you're a fake fan. Obviously it can't be done. You just joined? What are people arguing about, LG? I don't know. I don't know, man. Alright. Ooh. Can I hit that with a sword? Maybe their dad worked at Capcom for 7 years. My dad worked there for 8 years, and he said that your dad was wrong. Alright? You ever think about that? He told me that your dad didn't even work there. He worked for Nintendo, and he lied. How about that? I've done these playground arguments before, right? I've been 5 years old on the playground arguing about video games. I know that my dad worked for this company argument. I remember hearing one at school, and someone said, I remember hearing it, and it was like, well, my dad works for Sega. And the other one said, well, my dad also works for Sega, and he said, your dad's wrong. Just the shit kids say, because they don't know how to argue as kids. They don't know, they're 5, and they're just kind of saying whatever might win the argument at the time. Most people grow up, and the ones who don't live on Twitter and Reddit. So, yeah. You're gonna weigh in on this just to say... Oh, I want to see what this is. This is his first time playing Devil May Cry games. He'll figure out stuff when he figures it out. Exactly. Wiki Wild Wild West. Thank you for that, Subaru. Welcome in. Wouldn't a tap lock cause camera issues? Not really, because you're just, if you're locked onto them, when you attack, you're just beelining towards them the whole time. And when you guys move into the next area, the camera adjusts on that. So, your friend tried to tell you his dad works for Nintendo and you could come over and play games that wouldn't come out for more than 4 years. Wow. So it's like, oh, you like Super Mario 64? My dad's got Super Mario 128. Super Mario 256. It's gonna blow your mind. So, real men fire blindly? Yeah, real men don't lock on. They just shoot huge guns into the dark and hope for the best. 3 freakish-looking faces are etched into the statue. The center face has tears of blood streaming down its face. Ooh. Twisted logic. Fake gamers? Wow. Okay, Mr. Fake Fan Tourist. Mr. Whatever. Which game is this, Raph? I think this is, let me just check. FF16. Alright. You know that move Clive uses? Yeah. FF16 is what we're playing right now. There's gonna be a hand that grabs my penis. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay. You're trying to help me have better controls. Just trying to help. Not combative. No, you're explaining to me how the game works. I'm saying it doesn't have to work that way. I'll still work with it. I'll still play it. I'll still do the thing. But I disagree that it's the only way it can be designed. That's it. There's a sword sticking out there for some reason. But why? Can I land on it? Yeah! Come on, get me up there. Come on, get the fucking sword! There you go. Whee! Okay, so there's something I gotta do here. I'm not sure. Clive had a lock-on? But that's impossible, because it's Devil May Cry combat. Yeah, he had to hold it down. That's... What do you mean? Are you crazy? Insinuating that Clive has a lock-on? That's impossible. That can't work. We just debated this for like hours, why that can't work. Also, I gotta figure out this puzzle. When's the Resident Evil marathon? Well, I've done 2, 7, and 8. I won't be streaming 5 or 6. But I would do 1, 4, and... What's the newest one? 9. I'll do those. Hit the stone. Hang on. There's a lot of stones here. There's a lot of stones here. Unless you mean the This fucking sucks! Come on! Get off the fucking sword. Maybe there's stone up here. Aha! See? This is a puzzle I would have never figured out. Whatever! Oh my god. Alright. There we go. Get a buddy for 5 and 6. Yeah. Symphony of the Night. That's an awesome game. OG3? Can you get OG3 on Steam, or can you only get a remake? OG3, please tell me OG3 is available outside of emulation. Makes you sad when people shy away from RE5 and 6. 5 I actually think is kind of mad. I think 5 is actually a really cool idea. Like, Resident Evil in Africa is sick. Because how many video games, right, are just set in American cities? Tokyo. You know what I mean? Like, do a game in another part of the world. It's fucking awesome. OG Resident Evil 3 is on Steam. Ooh, I'm intrigued. Just one second, I gotta fight these guys. Does OG Resident Evil 3 have a remake like RE1, or am I literally playing the PS1? Is it PS1 or PS2 that came out? One of my PC specs, I have a Ryzen 9 and a 570 Ti. That's it. It's the OG version. Ooh. Yeah, and I know not to play the remake. I know they cut a lot of content for RE3. Alright, would you want me to do a playthrough chat of Resident Evil 3 for the first time? Like, complete... I've never played it. I have no idea what I'm in for. Maybe, because it seems like that's one of the loved ones in the series. Yeah. Oh, alright, chat. Okay. Well, I'd have to do RE1, then 3, then 4, then 9, I guess. Because I've done 2 and 7 and 8, as I said. Alright, this gets longer and longer. You're damn straight it does. Yeah! Fuck you! Ah! Come on, guitar! Let's do it. Oh, this is a bad weapon for these guys, man. Stupid camera! assholes! The replayability of the OG trilogy is insane. Yeah, he's beginning to believe. Watching Sebs on Subnautica would be fun. I've got an entire Subnautica playthrough on my VODs channel. Criminal, thank you for that raid. Subnautica was fucking excellent, man. Like, I just think that's one of the best games ever made. Super unique. Looks amazing, sounds amazing. It just feels amazing to be inside that game. It's awesome. They created a whole planet with that, man. And a whole unique identity and style. It's so good. Blue Waffle Maker, thank you very much for that gifted sub. From your advice, do RE1 Remake, then RE2 OG, RE3 OG, and RE4 OG. It's a charming blast of the cinematography is unmatched, and these games can be short. Thank you for that $5 super chat. I mean, that's a tricky one, because RE2 OG and Remake, it is a great remake, but also a lot was changed. I don't know. But the community seems to have accepted that RE2 Remake is, like, a great remake. Like, literally the gold standard for reimagining, reinventing the game. Is Subnautica your favorite FPS? Pretty much, yeah, I suppose. Okay, that's whatever. What's up, Septimus? Switching to my gun immediately after firing? There's no grenade launcher trick to make yourself shoot faster, is there? Gotta get the fire swords for this. Deny you a Clive? Fuck. Maybe I will. Fuck. Hello, it's me, Clive. Fuck. It's my stinger move. I invented that. Clive. Do I just get on this? Oh, of course, the thing that was right there the whole time. So. Just 1 second, chat. We're about to have a big fight. Could I play Remake Resident Evil 2 again? RE2 Remake assassinated a lot of the characters, but it's serviceable. You reckon 4's the best remake ever made? I could do 4 Remake, but maybe RE2 OG? Is that on Steam as well? It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Alright, fuck it. Let's do this. That's never gonna get old. That is amazing. Ah! Hang on, how do I gotta shoot you, don't I? From, think about that $5 super chat. Resident Evil 2 Remake actually cut a lot of RE2. No zapping system. I don't know what zapping means. True scenarios. A certain character dies twice, and they cut a lot of enemies, and no music. Well, maybe I should do OG RE2, because I've already done the remake. I'm sorry I don't have any VODs of that. I have a video of me fighting a boss in RE2 remake to the FF7 boss theme. You can find it. I guess if I know the OG RE2, then I will understand the differences between it and the remake better. Then I can be even more annoying to FF7 remake fans in online Twitter debates. Alright, I think you've sold me OG Resident Evil 2. Not necessarily because I want to play it, but because I want to be really even more annoying to a completely different fandom. Alright, yeah, good. Also, you know what? I actually do need to beat OG Resident Evil 2 on PS1 because when I played it when I was 13, it gave me nightmares when I stopped playing it for that reason. Let's see what my young friend thinks about this. What do you think, Billy? What do you think of the nightmares I had from Resident Evil 2? Look, he's sitting there having wee dreams about Resident Evil 2 zombies right there. Oh, your head's all tucked in. Say hello to chat, Billy. Say hello to chat. He's what I'm resting my controller on as I play. Look, he asked for this, right? I put him on my bed and he hopped onto my lap instead. So. Alright, let's do this. Yes. If playing Resident Evil 2, the original, gives me even more ammunition in FF7 remake debates. Ooh. I think I'm sold, Sonny Jim. I'm sold. So OGs of RE 1, 2, 3, remake of 4, then 9. Okay, that's actually a fucking sick lineup. That's actually mad. I'm sold. Wait. Air raid. Fuck. Alright, let's do this. Because before I only had RE4 remake and 9. And RE1 remake. I was like, well, they're all kind of disconnected. But if we throw OG 2 and 3 into the mix, suddenly everything makes more sense. Because RE1 and 3 is Jill's whole story, right? And then 2 will refresh my memory for 4, and then 4 is necessary for 9. Ooh. OG 4? Oh, but I've got the remake. I've got the remake already. Do I have to buy it again? I thought RE4 remake is actually one of the better ones. But everyone's changed their opinion because of the Kroby Cat video. I don't know, man. I don't know. I like Kroby Cat. I'm not knocking him. How different is OG4 from remake? You know what? I'll watch Kroby Cat's video because he compares them and I'll